Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louvre here at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for December. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Libra, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. If you're interested in purchasing your raffle ticket with us, we are going to be doing and conducting a raffle on December 23rd. We have a number of different prizes such as MacBook Air, we have iPhone 14, we have Max, I think the Google Max Pro phone that we're giving away, and a couple of tarot decks. So if you're interested in that, there will be a link below to enter the raffle. You're going to want to make sure you buy your tickets before December 23rd so that you don't miss an opportunity to win something great. All right. So let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay, so your challenge is the Ace of Wands, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance in reverse. Okay, so your biggest challenge here, Libra, for the month of December is the Ace of Wands. I feel with the Ace of Wands, this is about you having some sort of passionate new beginning. We're going to talk about this, clarify, and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, we have the King of Cups, you have the Judgment, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like in the recent past, there's a really strong energy here of you doing you. It's like, I'm going to do me, I'm going to do what's good for me, I'm going to do what works for me. There's a very strong emphasis on self in the past, and you came, during this period of time, you came to a huge realization about who you are, okay, as a person. And there's also strong energy here of you starting your own business, doing your own thing. And I also feel as well in the recent past, there was a potential love offer. Could have been a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, I'm getting a Virgo here as well too. We're going to talk more about that when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Page of Cups, you have the King of Pentacles, and you have the Two of Pentacles. There's definitely a decision that needs to be made about an offer of love that's coming in. I feel like whatever's happening in the present moment is very much connected to your challenge. So there are two suitors here, and you may need to choose between two. One is a little more established, while the other one's maybe a little bit more younger and flirty, okay? So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna clarify and get more information. Near future, you have the Chariot, the King of Swords, and the Three of Swords. So I see, Libra, there's still a lot of pain here in the near future. And one of the things that I've been noticing in all of your readings for this past year is there's been nothing but this constant pain that you've been feeling. And no matter how much you try to release this pain, it always constantly comes up over and over again. So I feel like there's a very big lesson here that Spirit is trying to get your attention about, because there's something here that keeps reoccurring. It's like over and over and over again. And no matter how much you try to move forward, you're still carrying this pain. Okay. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, the Temperance in reverse. So the time is now. There's no more waiting anymore. There's no more, waiting for the right person to come in, waiting for that. Like, time is now to take action. Okay. And that's why your challenge is the Ace of Wands. Let's get into your reading. So the Ace of Wands, let's clarify. So the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So it looks like your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with trying to have some sort of new beginning. And I am getting, for many of you, your focus right now is your work. Like your main priority right now is your work. There's also this strong energy of you trying to have a new beginning, like trying and trying and trying. And no matter how much you try to have this new beginning, again, you fall back into this place of isolating yourself, closing yourself off, setting boundaries. But there's still this strong energy within you, Libra, of not wanting to give up. It's like, I'm going to persevere. I'm going to get over this. I'm going to be able to work through this. So this is a part of your growth, okay? And that's what Spirit's trying to tell you in December. Spirit's like, hey, look, you're still growing. You're still learning. You're still becoming the Queen of Wands. Some of you have a very strong fire energy in your chart, or you come across it as a fire sign. So this could be you, the Queen of Wands. And the more you work on yourself, like you have been, especially in the past, the more you're in this place of not giving up on this energy of growing and trying to have a new beginning, the more you're going to develop into the person that you are supposed to become. Okay. Because you're still going through these stages of development to become the best version of yourself. And that everyone goes through that. Okay. Nobody is a saint. Nobody is perfect. Everybody has their process that they need to go through. So that's going to be your biggest challenge for the month of December. Let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles is clarified by the 8 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. You had a choice in the past. I feel like the choice that you had in the past was to walk away from a situation that was not emotionally supporting you, okay? So you were in a situation where you felt like you were drained. You felt like you weren't emotionally supported. You could have felt like you deserved better. And that's where the awakening started to happen. That's where the self-development started to happen, okay? Tell me more about the Judgment in the recent past for Libra. So the Judgment is clarified by the 5 of Swords. You have the Devil and the 6 of Swords. So in the recent past, like I said, something here ended. You moved away. You disconnected because you came to some sort of realization about the person that you were involved with. There was definitely a lot of challenges, a lot of competition, maybe for your attention or for this person's attention. So something here just didn't work and you chose yourself here in the past, okay? Now, in the present moment, it looks like you have a decision about 2 different people. Let's talk about these people. Let's see what they're all about. Let's clarify the Page of Cups. You have the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Now, I'm getting a very specific story and I'm going to mention it because when I get specific stories, it means someone here needs to hear it. Some of you have someone coming back, okay? Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, could be a Gemini. I'm also getting a Pisces here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay, this person who's coming back, they believe that things are not done with you. Okay, that's for some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you. For others of you, you're dating somebody here who's been on and off with you, or they've been on and off with someone and they're still trying to have some sort of new beginning. So as a result of that, there's a decision that needs to be made in the present moment about this person because something here is not done yet. And part of the reason why a new beginning hasn't happened is because the situation from the past hasn't closed out successfully. For some of you, there's still a period of healing that needs to take place where acceptance of an apology, acceptance of forgiveness, acceptance of forgiving is going to be really critical, okay, before you're able to move forward. And I've mentioned that many times. Some of you have done that, others of you still haven't, okay, and that's why it's still coming up. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles for Libra in the present moment. You have the 6 of Cups, yep, Ace of Cups, yep, 5 of Wands. That's exactly what I just said. So a lot of you are trying to have a new beginning, Ace of Cups, but the past is still there. So somebody here is like, hey, I want to be with you, Libra, but you're still in the past. You're still focused on what happened in the past. You're still focused how you were hurt in the past. And it is creating some sort of conflict in the present moment. There could be a conflict within you. Do I want my old person or do I want to move towards new love? Am I open to forgiving this person from the past or am I not? Because the time is now, right? Temperance in reverse. That's what you don't see coming. So there's a decision that has to be made, okay, about this situation. Otherwise, you know, being able to move forward may be the reason why you're not, because this decision has to be made. You have the Hermit, the King of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. Yeah, you're going through tons of anxiety and stress right now in the present moment about this decision. Do I want to move towards new love? Do I not? Do I want to stay alone? You know, what's good for me? So there's a very strong energy of indecision in the present moment. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. In the near future, I'm going to focus on this because this constantly comes up for you. It's not something that, you know, is a joke. It's been coming up so much and it's not a coincidence. There's so many other cards here that could have came out and that came out. So it's an energy that you've been carrying with you. And the energy that you've been carrying with you, I'm going to be honest with you, Libra, this energy of I've been hurt. People are constantly lying, cheating, stealing from me. And this is something Spirit is asking you to pay attention to. So the 3 of Swords is clarified by the Hangman, the Justice, and the 6 of Wands. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, Libra. I'm really strongly getting you go out into public and you act as if everything's fine. But in reality, inside of you, deep down, you're like, I want this situation to be set right. And I'm going to just tell you this energetically. The reason why you feel tons of blockages in your life in the near future is because you're not looking at something from a different perspective. But you start to look at something from a different perspective, because inside of you, you feel like, hey, I do need to bring myself back into balance. And you've been trying to do this for months now. For some of you, even years, okay? And guess what? When you start to identify the fact that you are hurt and you accept that, and some of you, you're being called, I'm just gonna say this, some of you are being called to like, let the public know, like let the people know that you're dealing with. Some of you are on social media. Some of you are like celebrities. Some of you are, you're like very strong in the public, and Spirit is saying, why don't you share how you felt? Or why don't you share how you feel? Why do you have to go out in public all the time and act as if you're perfect and everything's fine? You're human. Okay. And what makes you human and what makes you beautiful, Libra, is for you to say, hey, look, I'm human, guys. I'm human. I hurt too, just like you do. And then people are more relating to you. They can relate more to you. And that's a part of your growth. That's a part of you being able to have this new beginning. Because I think what I'm seeing here in the near future is you want to move forward. You no longer want to be in this place of like, okay, now we're on, then we're not. Okay, we're not. And then there's this indecisive energy. And then you're constantly left alone in this contemplative thought. Okay. So there's a very strong energy of becoming or being down to earth and being vulnerable, which is what makes you human, which is what helps people relate to you more. Right. And that's how we create love, right? Between humans. That's something that, robots can't do. That's something that technology can't do. As humans, we go through stuff and it's completely normal, right? And I think that's what Spirit's asking you to consider here in the near future. You have the 3 of Wands, yeah, the 2 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. It's like you want a relationship. You want to be loved. You want to feel that happiness. Some of you want to get married again, or maybe you've never been married and you want to get married, but part of you being vulnerable is what's going to allow you to grow and move forward. And it's your choice. You don't have to, right? 2 of Wands is the choices that we make on our life path, which is going to ultimately propel us forward. Okay. So let's get some advice for you. You have the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Swords. In order for you to even attract new love, in order for you to even get that offer that you're looking for, you got to still work. You got to still do the work. You got to work on yourself. Consistently. It's not, you go in the mirror, you put some makeup on, you throw a wig on, or you put some nice clothes on, or you put some perfume and it's done. No, you got to go deeper than that. And that's what Spirit's asking you to do with the Page of Swords. This Page of Swords is penetrating. That's why with the Page of Swords, you see the sword. Penetrating deep, okay? How can I work through my issues? How can I work on bettering myself? How can I work on attracting the type of love I want? Most of the time, the love and the people we attract to ourselves are people that are showing us things within ourselves that we need to change. And sometimes we're aware of it and sometimes we're not. So Spirit is saying the more you work on yourself, the more you penetrate and go deep on a deep level, not just surface, not just, again, I'm going to just throw makeup. I'm just going to, study a little bit and be smart and everyone's going to love me. This is about you going really, really deep and really asking yourself the important questions about love, the type of love you want to attract, the type of person you want to attract. Are you that type of person? Are you mirroring to the world the type of person you want to attract? And if you're not, then it's time for you to do the work, okay? And continue to do the work, not just do the work for 1 week and then everything's fine, okay? So this is what I have for you, Libra. I hope this reading helped. If you're interested in taking part in our raffle, it is going to be conducted on December 23rd, 2022. We're going to be giving away 55 prizes, holiday prizes. We're going to be doing all signs. We're going to have some tea and be cozy together. So if you're interested in that, you don't want to miss out. The link is below. You can purchase your raffle tickets. All details and information is there in terms of what you need to know, okay? So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.